Disney has just released a new trailer for its Tron franchise film, Tron Ares, and although I'm very excited for it, we also need to talk about some of the concerns that this film has and the whole Tron series as a whole. Because although I have great hope for it, it is an occult falling loved franchise. And what exactly do I mean by that? Well, an occult following for a movie usually means the movie died at the box office, but was strung along by fans that it became successful later on. Think Shawshank Redemption and Blade Runner. Those films bombed at the box office, but over time they became cult classics and have done well and made the studios a lot of money off of them. So that's kind of exactly where Tron was until Tron Legacy came out in 2010, where it kind of broke that mold a little bit by actually being successful at the box office. Now, why do I say successful? Because it did break even and made some cash, so there was some hope there. So you might be wondering, if there was some hope there, why did it take 15 years later for Disney to revitalize this franchise? Well, we had to go back to 2010 and take a deeper look at what was going on. So Disney, after that movie, they had decided that they're going to do an animated series called Tron Uprising. Great series. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a one season, excellent animation, excellent acting. You'll fall in love with it the moment you see it. And from what I heard back in the day is that Disney was looking at seeing how the series went. If the first and second season had a good response, then they would go ahead and make the movie Tron Ares, which they then put on the back shelves. But you might be wondering, why did they put it on the back shelves? Well, right around then, Bob Iger was talking to George Lucas to buy Star Wars. Now, you see, why would George ever want to have anything to do with Disney? Because George has historically hated anything that had to do with the Hollywood system. Well, here's the thing, that Bob helped George get his Indiana Jones series, The Young Indiana Jones, to work for at least 2 seasons, even though it wasn't commercially successful. It was a lot of money, and it absolutely failed, but it was a great series. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's fantastic. So George remembered that, and when Bob came forward to offering to buy it from him, George was like, okay, I'll sell it to you, but I'm going to have $4 billion in it. Kathleen Kennedy is going to be in charge of it, and so on and so forth. So Bob acquiesced, and well, now we see what has happened. Star Wars is now in ashes. And actually, that is where we then bring it to Tron. Well, you see, this is actually an opportunity for Tron to come out of the shadow of Star Wars, rise from their ashes, and become its own sci-fi juggernaut of a franchise that Disney potentially could mine for decades moving forward. It all depends on this film. And unfortunately, that's where we're running into some issues with Tron Ares. First off, we have to wonder about the story. Although the trailer is great, it told us absolutely nothing of why Tron Ares was happening. Who are these characters that are coming? Who is Ares? Why is the grid invading our world? Because as far as we know, the grid is far more advanced than we are. So why do a bunch of programs care about humanity, care about the users? Because the last time you guys had a user, you try to kill him. So what exactly is going on here? It relies heavily on that. Second is depending on who you are, but bring the technology from the grid into the real world. Now, although I personally love that, I love seeing all the technology coming in, some people are going to have to wonder, how is this possible? What's going on? I mean, yes, it is a sci-fi show, so you do have to turn your brain off a little bit, but you still got to ask these questions. And the reason why I think this is possible and acceptable is because of what Flynn initially wanted to do in Tron Legacy. You see, in that film, Flynn wanted to take the isos that had randomly generated from that universe and bring them into ours. Supposedly, the ISOs were supposed to change the world, music, politics, manufacturing, beliefs. They were going to radicalize everything and make the world unrecognizable. That was what his dream was. So if he could take someone from that world that would radically change ours, okay, I'll be more accepting to believe that you can take the light cycles, you can take the Tron technology and bring it into our world and have it still work just fine. So I'm okay with that. The last one, and it's not really an actual issue, it's more of a wild card, and that is Jared Leto himself. Now, we have to give the man mad respects, because without Jared Leto pushing for this film for the last 4 years, there's no way that this would be done. The only reason why we have this film is because he was championing it for so long, and Disney finally gave in after they killed Star Wars and they didn't have anything left. Let's just be honest here, that's exactly what was going on. So mad respect to Jared Leto. The issue is that Jared Leto was also the Joker in the Suicide Squad, and I never saw it, but I just took one look at that film. I saw how they portrayed Joker, and I wasn't a fan of it. So, will he actually be a plus to this movie, or will he be a major detriment? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see till October comes out, but I am so looking forward to this film that Tron is back, and I'm really hoping that this is good, and hopefully this is just the birth of the true rise of the Tron franchise. But you guys let me know, what are your thoughts below? Do you think Jared Leto is a good choice for this film? Will he destroy it? Will he make it succeed? Do you have high hopes for it, or are you just like, Tron is nice and flashy, I don't really care too much about it? Leave your comments down below, leave a like if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye.